But I also want to inform him that MTR is a product of the total cost of operating business. And I know that some countries which have zero MTR, but very few countries. In fact, it's just US and a few other countries. Most other countries, the MTR rate is very high, particularly in Africa here. If you look at other competing countries like South Africa, Nigeria, and Egypt, the MTR rate is very high. And it's a product of the cost of doing business. Mr. Speaker, the cost of doing telecommunication business in this country is very high, extremely high. And that reflects in the MTR. That is finally what the consumers pay in terms of making calls. Like in this case for Safaricom, Mr. Speaker, the government of Kenya cannot be asking for a lower MTR when telecommunication business is one of the most highly taxed businesses in this country. For example, Mr. Speaker, on the 1st of July this year, CA Communication Authority increased the frequency spectrum rates by more than 900%. And these are the businesses which needs to run. They will, of course, pass that cost to the consumers. Number two, Mr. Speaker, the cost of electricity in Kenya is very high. And these companies consume a lot of electricity. If you put high cost of electricity, that will be reflected in the cost that is finally going to be taken to the consumers. I think the starting point is for the government to appreciate the fact that for this government to be competitive, we need to invest in digital economy. How do you invest in digital economy? By ensuring that telecommunication operators operate in an environment which is sustainable. So I would like the committee that will be looking at this particular statement to look at it from a wider context and not a simplistic context. As we are speaking now, Mr. Speaker, the cost of even licensing for telecommunication in Kenya is very high. Most of these operators, Safaricom, Airtel, they have been, their license expired 3 years ago, and it has not been renewed. So this company...
30 seconds to wind up your thoughts.
Because of the delay in issuing renewed license, for example, a company like Safaricom cannot even make investment decisions. So when we talk about MTR, and I'm talking as an expert in the IT sector, we must look at it from a wider context. Let us look at the aspect of doing business for telecommunication companies in this country, and then we'll understand the problem better. Mr. Speaker, I support the statement to that extent.